Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a lovely week. It is time for a new episode of Mouse Music today. This is my occasional series where I talk about learning music as an adult. In the last video, which was quite a few months ago now, I got a piano, and since then I have been mainly concentrating on the piano. So I haven't really had that much to say about my progress, so that's why I've been quiet. But this month is the year anniversary of Mouse Music, so it is a year that I've been on my music journey. So I wanted to make a little video kind of talking about what I have learned this year. So, progress. What have I been up to? I finished learning Ahead on Our Way from Final Fantasy. I was planning on learning some other Final Fantasy music, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't having as fun a time. So I have instead been learning music from the film Interstellar, which brings me to the first thing that I have learned over the course of this year, which is that it's better to focus on music that you are passionate or excited about, even if it's more difficult. Interstellar is quite advanced for me, and the music I'm learning is pretty long as well. It's like 14 pages. So I've been learning it for about 8 months and I'm about 8 pages in. But because I like the music and I want to be able to play it and I'm seeing sufficient progress with my playing, it's keeping me invested and interested even if it is like a job of work. A friend of my mum's has given me a ton of sheet music that her son had been using when he was learning piano as a kid. So I've been sort of dipping into these a bit, but nothing that I have been sort of playing in these has been as exciting to me as this 14-page Interstellar suite. So most of my focus is on this. There is a very strong correlation between how excited I am about the music and how much I progress at learning it, which is not really something I had to contend with when I was younger. You know, when I was learning the keyboard as a kid, I'd just be learning the next piece in the book, and I was fine with that. But now I'm a grown-up, I've learned that I have to be very invested in what I'm playing. There are so many distractions and constraints on my time, so I have to be really motivated. And the amount I'm playing is not a lot. Realistically, I am playing for about 5 to 10 minutes a day. If I play for 20 minutes, it's a good day. But I've learned that I progress faster playing 5 to 10 minutes every day than I do playing for around 30 minutes every 3 or 4 days. It's the consistency and it's the playing every day which is what I've found to be the thing. If I go a few days without playing, when I return I will be sort of at the level I was when I left, or even worse, I will have slightly regressed and will have to relearn a bit. But when I play every day, I will be better than I was the day before. It's like magic. I love it, and I'd love to know if that's other people's experience as well. And if you're learning the piano, I'd love to know how often you play and for how long. I'd love to know how, you fit it into your life. I could probably play a bit more, but I would have to sacrifice some things. And I know me, and I know that if I start seeing it as a chore, I'll start begrudging it. So I am content for now with my 5 to 10 minutes every day. So if you would like to learn music and you feel like you can't find the time, I hope this will give you some confidence that you can make progress without much time. Slow progress, but progress all the same. I don't mind that I'm learning slowly, I'm just learning for myself. The next thing I have learned is that once I have learned something, if I don't play it again for a while, I will forget it. I learnt Ahead on Our Way, was very excited and proud. Then I started learning Interstellar and became very fixated on it. And then when I tried to play Ahead on Our Way again, it was so bad. I had regressed so much. I kind of had to relearn it. Not from scratch, it was quicker the second time. Once I had gone through the sheet music a few times, it kind of started settling back into the muscle memory. But honestly, I had thought I would retain it for longer. So I have now learned that once I am done with the piece, I need to play it like once or twice a week just to keep it in the old noggin. Muscle memory is really fun though. I don't have a good memory. I've talked about this before, I think. So when the bars I'm learning start sitting in the muscle memory and I just start playing them, and there's a stage now where if I think too much about what I'm playing or about what note is next, I can't play it. It's fascinating. The hands know. I'm still not good at reading sheet music. There's a lot of, every good boy deserves fruit going on when I'm playing. But I will say that in the last 2 months, I have noticed that I have progressed dramatically, and I don't know why, but I don't mind. It can take as long as it needs, as long as I can do it. And for music theory, which I was talking about in the last video, I am really happy that I spent some time at the start learning about how chords are formed and about keys and key signatures and the circle of fifths. But I did also spend some time trying to memorize chords and key signatures and things. and for my purposes, I don't think I needed to do that. I need to know how a chord is formed so that I can recognize them when I'm playing, you know, like chord. It makes it a lot easier to remember and understand what I'm playing, which makes it quicker to learn as well. And then for key signatures, you know, when I start learning to play something and it's not in the key of C, I can just have a look at the notes that are in that key, which you can tell just from the key signature itself, and then that's all I need. I mean, obviously it would be nice to have been able to memorize a bunch of stuff and to have so much knowledge in my head to refer to at any time, but for now this is where we're at and it's okay. I'll work with what I've got. Oh, and also a couple of things to update you on from the previous video. I have been having issues with weighted keys because I'd never used them before. My left hand was just always louder than my right hand. And I had some comments, thank you to everyone who commented, who said I would get used to it and it would come with time. And you were right, and it did. I've definitely got better at regulating my volume and being consistent with it when I should be. And the sustain pedal, which I was very confused about when last we spoke, the Interstellar Suite uses it a ton, so I have now had a lot more practice with it. And honestly, it was easier to use than I thought. I had been overthinking it. So happy 1 year of Mouse Music, and if you started learning music at a similar time to me, then happy 1 year anniversary to you too. I'd love to know how you are progressing with your music journey if you are on it with me, and here's to the next year. We've got this. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was fun. I don't know when the next Mouse Music video will be, but I'll keep you updated. But for now, let's move across to the end screen. If you'd like to see my latest video or some more Mouse Music videos, then you can do that below me here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel or visit my website, then you can do that beside me here. There's also a link to my Patreon page in the description below if you fancy it. Take care, stay safe and well, and I will see you very soon.